Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons & Dragons. You're ear-watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play Nines the Tabaxi Bard.
I'm Nicole Bates. I play Sorian Sewell, the Changeling Druid.
I'm Greg. I play Ulseth Ralph for a Bog Fighter.
And I'm Alexis Pates, your trusty dungeon mistress.
Why are you looking at me like...
You don't look very
what's wrong?
trusty to me.
You guys always do something weird.
If you want to see something weird, go to our Patreon at patreon.com/DiceandDungeons, where we post our improv sessions that we do before the show.
Those are weird.
Most of them, if not all of them, are weird. It's the best way to support the show. We also have DM notes uploaded and a variety of other things. So check it out at patreon.com/DiceandDungeons.
Thank you. The DM notes have reached an interesting point for anyone who is interested in checking out our Patreon. I'm currently going through our very first dungeon crawl and sort of dissecting that process of how I develop a dungeon crawl and then run it on a show, which is honestly a whole lot different than running it if you're just playing a game that you're not recording. So that's been pretty interesting to reflect upon. You know what else is interesting?
Is it Geekified?
Geekified in their Facebook page, where they post all of their content in their store, right, and alert you to upcoming sales. And at the time of recording this, I think they're about to go live with a sale tomorrow, because we're recording this on July 3rd.
Yeah.
So that's very relevant when this is going to be broadcast sometime in, like,
In the
September.
future.
Yeah.
Someone might be watching this July 3rd, like
Next
2024, and be like,
Yeah.
there could be a sale happening.
Yeah, that's possible. We're just planning ahead.
Yeah.
So, if you want to check out Geekified and all of their wares, you can head on over to their Facebook page. Simply go to Geekified Vinton on Facebook. You'll find their store where they post all of their tabletop gaming sales, which they do live over streams. And you can pick things up and they'll ship right to your home. Or if you happen to be in the area of Vinton, Iowa, you can head on into their store and say hi yourself. Thank you, Geekified, for your ongoing support. And thank you, everyone, for remembering to support your local gaming store.
This opening's going way too smoothly. Knock over a mug or something. Okay.
Cool. That's done. And on that note, Dungeoneers, let's roll. Last week on Dice and Dungeons, venturing deeper into the darkness of the sewers, Midnight Brunch explored parts of these dank waterways and a natural cave system that had been integrated into this disposal network. While in those caves, they made an unexpected friend, well, friends, I should say, as well as an unexpected pile of gold. We rejoined them in another room with some odd-looking containers still underground.
Man, this place is so dank looking.
It is dank smelling.
Look at these odd-looking containers.
I am looking at them. I am looking at them and wishing I could open them, so I will try.
Can you... What can you describe what they look like, since it's been a little while?
Is
Yes.
it ominous or not?
They're odd.
Odd?
Okay. So the passageways into this room are clearly not sewer passageways. One of these walls particularly the one over on, from where you entered, the left or west side of the room, is clearly broken through the sewer walls. The entrance that you came through, however, looks to be still natural cave. Okay? It's a bit hard to tell if that entrance was made purposefully or if something was expanded. But the walls of this room look some parts natural, some parts worked, chipped away. Fodari said last week that a lot of these systems that you've been going through look like old lava tunnels. You aren't surprised by that, given that this is a volcano.
Actually, we were very surprised last time to remember there was a volcano, and there were dragons involved.
In the room itself, there are two very large containers. There are runes inscribed on them. And I believe you did look at them.
Yeah, if I remember. What?
I remember they didn't hurt.
They were like protection runes?
They seem to be protection runes. And you certainly detected protective magics on there.
They're not. Are they protecting things on the outside from getting in, or things on the inside from getting out?
Oh, you don't know that.
Oh, okay.
You can just detect what type of magic it was. You don't necessarily know its purpose. The runes are, some of them, uncomfortable to look at, but not necessarily painful. And although there are two very large containers, there are other smaller containers in here as well. And that's the room you find yourselves in. I will put the map up to remind everyone exactly where you are in here.
A few questions.
Mm-hmm.
We're able to deduce their containers pretty much immediately because they have, what, a seam, a latch, hinges?
There is a seam.
A seam.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There are no hinges, as far as you can tell. There's no latch. There's no mechanism for opening it.
Are they round like barrels?
No,
Cylindrical?
more rectangular.
More like
Coffin?
crates?
Not like a coffin.
Oh.
Not like that. They don't have that sort of shape. It's just, it's a long box.
I want to get inside that box.
And they seem to be made, I commented last week, that they seem to be made of a metal. What type of metal, you're not sure.
like a black metal is, I think. Right.
Yes.
How small are the small boxes, like, relative to us?
So the large boxes are about 20 feet long
That's large.
and about 8 feet high. So they're big.
Yeah.
The smaller ones are about the length of this table. It's about 6 feet long, and they're about 3 feet wide.
So based on my knowledge of Arcana, are these runes standard magic rune sort of type? Or are they something more akin to the cult runes we've been dealing with?
Kind of in between.
In between.
You're fairly familiar with a lot of runic spells and runic-based magic. But these don't match up exactly with anything that you've seen before. They're different. And I'm gonna put this little circle, X, through the room here, sorry, to just emphasize to anyone looking, that's the room you're in.
So these might be cult-based,
That would be bad.
but they might have treasure in them.
That would be good.
Ah,
But the treasure might be cursed.
that would be bad.
But you can always get a curse lifted.
That would
That'd be good.
Do we want to mess with these?
That would be bad.
But we want what's inside.
That would be good.
Maybe.
All right.
I take out my crowbar and try to insert it into the seam that I see on one of the small boxes.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's not start with a big box
No,
if we're gonna do this. Also,
Well, it's really high up.
I get
can hardly reach.
20 feet away.
I get 25 feet away. Wait a second. Nothing ever goes 25 feet. I get 30 feet away.
It should be 31,
31 feet away.
Okay.
I get 21.
What are you trying to do?
I'm prying open the box
Okay,
with
And
my
we're getting out
crowbar.
of range of any necrotic explosions that occur.
Or just like very bad spices.
As you attempt to slam your raven bar into the small crease, you can find no ledge, no crevice, no crack, nothing that it will actually slip into. And indeed, you start to suspect that there is some sort of barrier just above the surface of this that seems to be preventing you from interacting.
So rather than repeating all of that in Ulseth's voice, I'll just tell the party what I found out.
Oh, good.
What a weird way to phrase that, also.
What?
Why did you say in Ulseth's voice? No. All right.
I have tried to pry open the box, but there seems to be some sort of protection, and
Because we watched you do
Oh,
it. We
no,
just
you
thought
were
bad
30
at
feet
opening
away.
stuff.
Why didn't you just say that?
Well, Seth, I'm a little confused about what's going on here.
Who is speaking now?
Owen.
Hold on.
Yes? I don't know. I must have been dazed by the magical protection around this box and lost my way.
You're just speaking really funny right now, and these two are, well, actually, they're normal. They're being very dumb.
I could not open the box.
So I can attempt to dispel the magic,
Oh.
but it would mean sacrificing a spell, some sort of
Ability.
abstract concept of a slot that I have. Like if I have a certain number of spoons per day, but they're spells, I would eventually run out of spoons.
And then we would
How
have
do you
to
run out of spoons? Do
You
they
know,
just disappear when you use it?
Usually stressful situations that involve fighting.
I'm just imagining someone like using the spoon to eat some soup, and as soon as they finish this soup, the spoon just vanishes.
Do you want to try to use a spoon on the
Thanos'
crack
out.
of
It
the...
just.
Do you want to try to use a spoon on the lid?
Just a spell.
Okay.
You know, they actually did make spoons out of these metal that melted, had a very, very low melt temperature. It was very poisonous, so
Like pewter, lead pewter.
something like that.
Mercury and ladder.
It was like a joke spoon because you put it in and it would melt immediately, and you'd be like,
But then-
oh no. And humans
then
kind of
it-
forgot that.
Heavy metals are bad.
Yes, it just stays in the soup. Once it melts, it doesn't vanish.
Huh. That's horrifying.
Isn't
That-
it?
That sounds terrible. Usually, I'm the one that has like your random fact for the day. You got it today. Good job.
I did. I stole it. Now you can't have one.
No, I can't- I
It's
don't-
like your spoon.
Yeah, I don't get one today. You took my
So-
fact spoon.
And this was all much more interesting than my failure to open the box.
Is it?
No, we're going to talk about that later.
Yeah, we're gonna have a discussion about that. No. Is it worth me using a spell in order to see if we can get inside one of
My
these?
rule is if you can use a spell slot, use it
Okay.
immediately.
All right, done.
I cast Speak with Animal.
I gather together some Fey energy, and small or big,
Oh, little one.
and I attempt to dispel the magic on the small box that Ulseth was prying.
All right, what level of dispel magic are you using?
Third.
Okay.
So either it instantly dispels, or I have to make a check against the DC of the spell.
You will need to make a check.
Okay, so the DC is 10 plus the spell's level. And I make an ability check of my spellcasting ability, which was my wisdom.
I wonder if she's going to ask for inspiration.
Do you want to give me inspiration?
I mean, if you want it.
I haven't rolled yet. Why not? Can I use that on a... It's an ability check, yeah.
It is an
So
ability
Can you-
check, so
can you-
I'm going to say sure.
I could
Why not?
guidance myself as well then, because it's an ability check.
I mean,
Dispel magic's not
Yeah.
concentration, but guidance is concentration for a minute.
Yeah, you know what? I think if you're in combat, I believe the application would be different. But since you're not,
I can take time to prepare for this.
yeah, I think you can.
Nice.
You're inspired now.
And that's a D8, correct?
It is a D8 now.
You get to roll so many rocks.
Well, it was a nat 1,
Oh,
but
Why did I inspire you?
with
If
all,
I just inspire failure.
with all the other stuff, it's a 14. So if it's a level 4 spell, I do break it.
I hate to tell you this, but it wasn't a level 4 spell.
Can I use your lucky feet? Do you want me to try again?
We don't even know what's in it.
no.
We're just gonna burn.
But we
small
know
slots.
where it is, so we can come back.
Can we steal it? We
How
have
big
a bag.
did you say the small ones were?
6 feet long.
6 feet. Oh yeah, they're like the size of the table.
Yeah.
6 by 3 by 3 or something. I
Yeah,
tried
by
to lift.
2. They're a little
I tried
shorter
to
than
put the
an arrow.
crowbar underneath one, and try to see if I can lift it with the crowbar.
Yeah, actually you can.
I will take my book and hold one of the runes without looking at it
Okay.
against the box.
Okay. When you do so, a small panel protrudes from the side of one of the large boxes.
Who was the panel?
One of the large boxes.
Yeah.
Even though I was doing it on a small box.
Yes.
Well, let's inspect the panel.
Yeah, we look at the panel.
Yeah, we carefully inspect everything about.
Oh no!
A puzzle.
God damn it!
All right.
Hey,
How did?
I was just like, this is loosely cult related. I'll stick the one cult thing I have on it.
Yeah, that was totally
This-
unexpected.
Panel
Oh my!
peers out in front of me.
Holy cow!
Yeah, let's put that.
Yeah,
How about the?
that's a thing.
Okay.
Why
Nice.
don't you give that a little bit of a hold up to my camera to give people an idea of what that looks like?
And those
I'm gonna
circles
switch
rotate.
to the circles rotate.
Okay, so these, which actually physically rotate.
Yes.
Great, you're gonna solve a puzzle while we get attacked by something. I put my screamy stick at an entrance.
Is it
Okay.
glowing or anything?
Yeah, it is glowing.
What color is it glowing?
So
Wait, what?
the upper right symbol,
This upper right?
or sorry, upper
This
left.
symbol.
It's like to my right.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So that upper left area, that's the only glowing part.
What color?
Red.
Glowing.
Just
Red
that-
glow is on
that
everyone.
run, that run little slot circle with a slot in it, huh?
Correct.
I want to specify. I put the screamy stick in a spot by the. There's like a door we haven't gone through.
There's over
right?
on the west side, which is the
side we
door you
haven't.
haven't gone through. Correct.
I put it on that side. Do we have like
Okay.
a potted plant we can put it in? Is there any like office greenery, like plastic plants in like this area of the mine? Sewer?
Potted plants.
Sure, why not?
No, there's a potted
Here, I
plant.
hand
Well,
you my
it's
staff.
plastic, so it
I
doesn't.
hand you my staff of flowers.
Okay. So
Make some plants.
I don't know, smack it against the ground a few times.
I'm going to
Yeah.
slowly,
Plants come out.
Whatever flower you want.
slowly rotate this, kind of clockwise. That lines up. That
Just
lines
use your
up.
hand.
I can't reach it.
Oh, okay.
You guys can feel free to like move that and even position the smaller camera to.
So
to
you
see
rotate it so
Clockwise. I'm trying to line
Yeah, why
up.
don't you just put it between the two of you and just move the camera a
Like-
little bit?
get something to line up with all three of those.
okay. Here. what we're gonna do
This crush our minis.
Oh, visual puzzles. I'm going to try to describe this while they're taking a look at it.
Okay, I have
To-
no idea.
All of our ear-watching viewers. You can loosen that knob that's on the pivot ball,
Yeah, right in the front.
and then you can change the angle of the camera. What they're holding is basically a series of geometric symbols. There are 4 spinning circles that have different lines on it. And the objective here, which I think they've figured out, is to try to line up the runes in a way that carries the lines forward.
Well, this connects these two, but not this one over here. Right?
Does anything change? You'll let us know if anything changes.
Hand me the puzzle so I can verify what you've done.
It rotates
Because-
very slightly when I...
Yes. Believe it or not, there's a correct solution.
To the puzzle.
To a puzzle?
Yes.
I thought puzzles were just something you kept yelling at the DM until they gave up and let you get the treasure.
Treasure,
Or we spend
treasure, treasure, treasure,
we
treasure,
spend like
treasure.
3 episodes playing with the puzzle until
When you set it in that position, wait for a moment, it locks itself.
It locks into position.
And the circle lines up along the line connecting the upper left, then goes to the central circle, and then goes out on that line connecting the right, and follows that pathway to the next circle.
Up there.
Like, is the whole line glowing?
Yes. And anything that is touching that line along the way also begins to glow.
While they're playing with that other circle, can I steal one of the wires from Olsef's bag while he's distracted?
Make a sleight of hand
See what
check.
happens.
I got an 18.
It's not quite.
quite
I'm gonna check his passive perception.
That looks
here.
pretty good.
lines up these 2,
Yeah.
top and the bottom.
That's...
So let me pull that
This
up real
line
quick.
is
Hang on.
what's... Yeah, so this line is separate.
Well, Seth, while I'm looking at this, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception.
I feel like it didn't count because he doesn't seem to know what's going on right now.
Be able to read.
14.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
It beat his 8. You said 14?
Then you are able to nick some wire without him noticing.
Yeah, that sends it back here, but I'm not sure that that's helpful.
Can I touch the original glowy piece with the wire? Just kind of poke it. And does the other side light up?
It does it. What exactly are you trying to do?
So this part's glowing, right?
Sure.
I take the end of the wire and I
Yeah.
touch it.
Yeah.
Does the
Well.
other end of the wire glow?
No.
I don't... we ignore this one.
Well, I'm
Because
gonna
we
keep the wire
ignored that
anyway.
one.
Okay.
For some reason, I can't cheat at a puzzle.
I can't see.
Great.
I feel like...
The tension is.
I feel like this was pretty good. It's not quite.
Can I stick my head out the
Doesn't
other
quite.
door that doesn't have the screamy stick?
Sure.
Take a peek.
Okay.
See anything? Any weird light movements?
No. Nothing. And I mean that's all natural cave. Just to remind you,
You
so
think
the
that?
the automated lights that you've
No,
had
they're
this
not-
whole
they're
time,
not quite lined
they're not
up.
in there.
No.
It's all
No. I
I
natural.
mean, it lines these.
You don't see
it
anything
connects
moving
this to
around
this, but then it goes
in
off.
the sort
This
of
is the one
vague,
we
murky
tried before,
darkness that
right?
goes beyond your range of vision. Nothing creepy.
See, that
Can I
feels
make some
close.
creepy noises while the other two are distracted?
I mean, sure.
I don't know if that will help. It'll keep them on their toes.
We'll try. What was that, Nines? Aren't you supposed to be keeping watch?
What? Is that my job?
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't assign me anything.
Watch things.
Owen, oversee Nines while keeping watch.
Hey, Owen, want to steal more wire from Olsef?
No.
You put it like that, correct?
Yeah.
No, nothing. This might shock some of the listeners and the players here.
Well, let's see what happens when
But-
we do that.
Okay.
Each circle gets progressively more confusing.
Well, at least try it like that to get approval or lack that.
Did you have it like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When you put it in that position,
There we go.
the next channel and all the things connected to it light up.
Does it make like a noise, like when you finish your laundry?
Ding.
It sings a little song.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do. Oh, or can't we? But
You know what? It might have been these two we were trying to connect, not this bottom one.
well, we did connect those two.
Yeah. I assumed it was this bottom line we were going for, but
No, I
think
see
it
what
was,
happens is it goes up like
It was
this
supposed to, and it goes
And
all
it
the way
goes
around.
all the way
down.
around.
So this is the line we're actually trying to
down to here.
down here, and then
I had a lot of
over
fun
here.
making this
because this
puzzle.
doesn't connect to
Right. So we
And
need
I
to
can
connect
barely
this
see
one
it
to
from
this
my
this one to this.
They're just
Yeah.
so into it right now.
You can't participate. You're keeping watch.
Yeah.
Watch. So watch thing.
Why don't? Oh, that feels good.
What other thing can I steal from Olsef?
That one that feels good.
I mean, as
do you
long as you
think?
roll above a 14,
There.
apparently, just about anything.
He's not using all his health potions. I think
I throw Nines a health potion.
it's not the desire to have it. It's the
No.
desire of Olsef to not have
That
it.
does not power it.
Okay. Well then.
I don't know, I'll use my knife to like make some apples.
Get the puzzle down a little bit.
Sorry, it's
There
trying
you
to
go.
bridge the gap between. Mm-hmm. Maybe this.
Yeah, I play a little game with myself.
that might
How
work.
many different types of apples I can make?
No.
Like
All right, start naming some apples.
Honey
let's let the
Crisp,
camera see it.
There
There we go. There we go.
Jazz apples, Golden Delicious, Granny Smith, Applejack,
That.
Wait a minute.
Big Mac,
That looks good.
Yeah, that looks pretty.
Macintosh
That looks pretty
apple.
much like it should be.
It's like
That's
slightly
what
turned.
the wires with the two circles.
It got turned slightly.
When you put it in that position.
There we go. All right, Nines, you do the last one.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm
you can do the
naming
master.
apples right now
Why?
because
Aren't some of those like trademarked or?
I hope
patented or
not.
something?
Oh, you give me the complicated
So what?
one.
Did it
Alright.
light up?
Also, have Nines take care of it.
What are you gonna do?
Name apples. Golden Delicious. Fuji.
So did that?
The Golden Delicious aren't actually
We have to
delicious.
Which one are you trying to light up?
This one.
Yeah, but where's it going?
It goes from here, and I'm guessing you want to connect
here.
here
'Cause-
or there.
Yeah.
But you have two circles now. Also, here. If you're gonna have it over there, I'll move it.
Yeah. Here. I'll put it there, and you can play with the circles.
That's as far down as.
This is so complicated.
There we go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Pears. Other cucumbers. These are all types of apples.
God, I hope everyone loves our Apple podcast. They're gonna
This
be
is
really disappointed when we don't talk.
It's going to be
Anything
you
about,
have to
like-
connect it up here.
Look at this side first.
We have to be.
Both sides have to connect.
Yeah, if they're both connected, then it doesn't matter which side I start on.
That's true.
Okay.
Why don't you do it then?
Let his beautiful
go.
brain work its magic.
You were doing magic.
I'm gonna play with my stolen wire.
Where'd you steal that wire from?
Olseth.
I pickpocket also.
Just so you steal from Olseth.
That one. I just
You're not doing
shove
it.
my hand into Elsa's pocket.
You just like
and pull
punch him
wire.
in the stomach.
And take his wire. All right, where are we at, Elsa?
I've connected these two.
Is that okay? But do we want to go here or over here?
I don't know. But in order to do that, I have to connect it in with this one. Like that.
Okay, you want to test?
Sure.
Feels weird that we haven't been attacked yet.
Yeah, it is.
I checked the door again, now that I've just named off like 4 types of apples, which is the high score.
I attack 9.
4 out of 112 or something. That's not
There's
bad.
a lot of different kinds of apples.
There are.
No,
No.
No what? No nothing?
Incorrect.
that is not the correct solution.
Which means we're close. It took an awful long time for her to verify that.
Mm-hmm.
So we only have to
Or-
move. What?
Or
Or?
I'm just messing with you guys.
Nah, I don't think that's it.
Name some other things. 9s.
Bartlett.
Shrimp, shrimp scampi, shrimp on the Barbie.
Don't crimp on the shrimp.
Don't. I can't believe it's shrimp.
I can't believe it's not shrimp.
No, you can.
I don't think we're supposed to connect it here because I've gone all the way around
And
now.
it just isn't.
I think we
working.
connect it here.
Okay, let's connect it there.
Okay.
You all watching the circle rotate here.
Yeah.
You're watching it.
Oh, what other apples are there? What other?
Other apples include.
What did you say so far?
Golden Delicious,
Red delicious.
Red Delicious, which is not that delicious.
They're really bad apples.
Not
That
bad
does
of
it.
an
That-
That looks pretty good.
That connects. Yeah.
What are those loser kind of apples?
Just about anything can connect to anything else here.
I don't want to Google worst apples. I'm just gonna get some bad results.
Maybe.
There's just a lot of ways that can be connected to the.
Do you think like that? Maybe.
Well, I mean, it goes. That's a connection.
We're gonna get killed.
I think you need to wander off alone down the tunnel.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
In this death tunnel.
So I do want to make sure. You know this one spins too.
We've been spinning.
Okay,
it.
just making sure. I hadn't seen it from my angle over here.
Oh, no? Well, we've been spinning. We're
Just
doing
making
lots of
sure
spinning.
that you knew
We've
that.
been spinning like crazy. If
But it doesn't need to connect.
there were
needs
levels
to
of
connect to
education
one of
on
these two.
spinning,
Well,
we
that
have a
connects to
doctorate
both
in
of
it.
them. Ooh, yeah, that's good. It connects to both. No, it doesn't.
Really? No.
You were a lot closer last time.
We might not have the outer one right.
We might not.
Did you figure it out yet? I've aimed like 6 apples.
Oh, we moved on to the next box 9s.
Should I move on to a different fruit then?
Yes. Name
All right, I
name
can't-
5 kinds of pear.
I can name one.
Pear.
Just pear.
Periscope.
That's not
Para.
a food.
It's a pear.
Okay, I move on to oranges. Blood orange. Orange.
Orange.
Naval.
Naval orange. Army orange.
Marine orange.
Air Force orange.
Space Force
How about
orange.
that?
That's good. I like that.
So that's what we call sporange.
Orange
Oh, that's
juice.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Aren't you glad I
That-
didn't say banana?
I don't get it. I can name bananas. We have banana. Bunch of bananas.
Plantain.
Oh, this is hard.
Oh, no.
Why are there so many different kinds of apples? And then you like talk about other kinds of fruits.
I mean,
And you just got
I'm
like
sitting here thinking
that?
there's
Let's try
got to
that.
be other types of like pears and bananas. No.
I can name all the types of different watermelon. You have seedless and seeded.
I don't think this is right.
Okay, so there are just from the
This feels the most
quick
right.
Google
Yeah, it
results
does.
here.
It really does with the three things.
Cavendish bananas seem to be the type of bananas.
Oh
that
yeah,
we're-
that's like 95% of all the bananas in the world, and there's some sort of blight. There's a
Yeah.
banana blight that's
Yes.
potentially devastating bananas.
There are 7,500 variations of the apple.
There's red
I think it'd
bananas.
be good
There's
if we connected
plantains.
both sides of that.
Ladyfinger bananas.
Ladyfinger
those are
banana.
cool.
Does that go on like
They're little bitty bananas.
There's Latundan bananas. Blue Java bananas. The blue Java bananas,
That looks interesting.
they're
I
very
think we
green.
tried that before.
Yeah.
There are Goldfinger bananas, Burro bananas, Saba bananas. This is a banana podcast now. There's a
wonder-
lot of these types.
If we
There's a lot of types
Is
of
there,
bananas.
is there a banana fana fofana?
If we were a banana podcast, what would our listeners be called?
Bananimals.
Ooh. Oh.
Like
Thank.
maybe our bunches?
Minions.
Welcome back, peelers.
Well,
I think there's a.
If
That's the people who eat the
we
bananas.
want to go this way.
You can peel a banana and not
That looks
actually
pretty
eat it.
good.
You can just open
Oh,
them
let's
up
see
for
what
fun.
happens.
All right, I'll try this one.
I mean, I suppose you can. Sure, why not? No.
We can talk about how
I knew the 2-circle one was really gonna mess with you guys.
It did, and we are messed.
thoroughly messed. Okay, well,
Now I feel kind of mean about it.
You are.
why we have plenty of time to talk about bananas.
No. That's not the solution.
How about apricots?
I was smart, ladies and gentlemen, and have the key over here. Just like the
Yeah.
teacher grading your math assignments.
And it's so quick that the outer circle might still be wrong.
I know, that's the thing, is we don't know, like the outer circle doesn't start glowing.
There is a type of banana called a scarlet banana, and it's very red.
Scarlet banana.
Why
Yes.
would they name it scarlet?
I don't know.
I need to know more about this banana.
Are we
Wow, that
connecting to
is
the lower
red.
left?
That's what
Exactly.
I'm trying.
So, all of you ear watchers out there,
We're just turning the
And-
circle here.
I listeners, that's EYE, not the letter I, just to be clear. Yeah, you should look up a scarlet banana. They're really interesting looking.
Where can I get one?
Nope. That's not the solution.
Jeez.
Can you get a scarlet banana?
I found a
I
website
somehow
that
think
you
we wanna
can
light
order
this thing
one,
up here.
Well, that's connected to here.
but
Yeah.
the price is
I mean, there's things there.
$120.
This other one just runs off.
Like
of-
each, or for like a bunch?
It says large. It looks like
like a large
This is
banana.
large, like a large
large.
one.
This rare species can grow to its mature height of 5 feet and bloom in 6 months. Is that impressive for a banana?
I don't know.
If you guys know, comment somewhere on our socials.
Hopefully on our page.
Yeah, when this broadcasts, if you're watching this episode, go and give us 5 stars on whatever podcast platform you listen to this on, and provide an answer in your review about the bananas. If you are watching on YouTube,
connected.
put it in the comments, preferably like with some links to support your statement. And if you are watching on someone else's YouTube or Twitch, even, what I want you to do is
Should be on camera.
post the answer, and
Did it
then
move?
as a comment, and then I want you to post it 8,000 more times on your friend's account.
They'll
But
appreciate that.
on
If we put
on
this
different
this,
videos
this
of
little
ours.
rectangle
Actually, just
thing.
go on to other videos and
get
just say,
anything.
I'm
no, don't go to
bananas.
others.
That's
No,
where we were just trying.
don't go to any other channels.
wanna
Just
do-
ours.
Not our
We
channel,
can-
but other videos, and
Yes.
say, I'm bananas
Yeah,
for
we
this
can't really
podcast.
Exactly.
Although this is
Especially on the stuff
connecting
that
here,
isn't
and
actually put
here.
out as a podcast, like our painting content.
Yeah, just,
Oh.
Yeah.
just,
Especially
It
that.
is.
just
It
that,
is.
just that one comment.
So if you are listening, which at this point is, I'm going.
You have to be
why?
enthralled at this point. You probably just like aren't even paying attention to the road if you're on your way to work. You just
This is one of those puzzles where I thought it would be visually interesting.
Oh, yeah.
And now,
And it's very visually interesting.
and
look at
now
all those hands. The
I'm
hand
going-
side of our podcast.
I think maybe
If you like
Maybe I
hands, you will
misjudged.
love the video feed.
No.
if you, hey, let's hold up some more hands. There's all the hands you could ever want.
Here and here.
All hands on
Like,
deck
what?
podcast.
Tons of wiggly little finger boys.
Okay.
We're like those videos that just make you angry about
No.
people wasting food.
I honestly, I kind of thought this would be 10 minutes
How many minutes is it?
more.
I'm trying my best.
I know we keep
So my
keep
screaming
turning
stick
things.
hasn't gone off, right?
Do you want to turn it for a while?
No, your screaming stick hasn't gone off, but Holman's conversing with you about the bananas.
But the rest of the party might go off.
So we make like bananas and split up and check each side.
Of the room, or
Well, the doors. Actually, we haven't opened the other door, have we?
Any other door.
it's just like a passageway in there.
No,
There's
well,
not even a door.
No, I
open.
peek into the passage.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I have dark vision.
Thank you.
In case you forgot.
You know,
It's a niche part of my character.
Okay.
you guys
I'm
often
thinking-
let me forget that. That seems to be some natural cave that continues kind of around a corner. But you hear running water.
Sure.
Not like super fast, but you do hear water. No.
Do I smell anything? Anything good?
Okay.
Like someone's making
So I think these
making a pie
boxes
down
and
here,
things aren't
maybe?
working. I think we need to do like a single wire connector.
That's what. So nice.
What?
What's your favorite thing about puzzles?
Oh, the bananas.
What?
What?
Can I put banana?
You want a banana?
I've done something very devious
I-
here for all of our ear watchers. Most of the circles have multiple points at which the line could carry out. And they don't know which one is the correct one.
No, we don't
No.
know.
And there's so many variables.
Well, as I was going and I was making this puzzle, I looked at it and went, well, if there's just these, if there's just a single circle that spins around, well, that's going to be fairly simplistic. It's just going to be, another circle, you spin it around, you find the right path.
Yeah, we did that with 3 of them.
Yeah, and then I was like, well, I know how to make that more difficult.
But we don't know.
I'll make
what-
a second circle in the first circle. And there
See,
was
if
two
something were to
variables.
happen when we got the outer circle lined up.
Like if the
Then we
outer
would-
circle would lock first.
Yeah.
You've never gotten that right.
We've never gotten the outer circle.
You've never gotten
Oh
the
my
outer
God.
circle right.
Would it lock if we got that part right?
Maybe.
I bet if we take another 20 minutes with this, I bet it would. Nines is not aware of the existence of
Do
a
we,
scarlet
do we
banana,
think
right?
it doesn't go here, but
And
no?
now
I think it has.
I think they're moments
interesting
away.
things
So I'm just going
here,
to say it out loud.
but
They're
there's nothing
moments
there.
away from like turning it like 2 degrees now. Turn it 2 degrees now. 2 degrees now.
No?
That is, yeah, I kind of figured this is how it would result.
We're so dumb. Help us.
If you spin that slowly enough and patiently enough, maybe I'll be nice.
Here, let me hold it for you. I'll show it to the screen. There's the screen. There's the screen.
How does this work
I
in
let-
the theater of the mind?
It locks after a moment on the outer ring.
Okay, so we're connecting down here.
We already did this one, I think.
No, not
Apparently not.
connecting down here.
Okay, well, now there's only one more to.
This is much easier now.
Yeah, because there's
Now we
less,
just have to do
there's
the
less,
one.
There's
Like
less
that.
things. That connects.
When the DM creates a devilishly good good puzzle, that man, if I
Try
drove-
turning it
Oh, that's
36
good.
degrees.
I thought this was great. I thought this was a fantastic puzzle, and it is a really good puzzle. But I am realizing that
That
it,
one should work. Those are 2 single lines.
That?
When we do
that
that,
works.
Yeah!
and so what does that work mean?
I'm gonna.
Let's all die to
All
the
right.
demon inside the box.
The doors seal and
This
the
was on
smoke
a-
starts filling
I'm
the
going-
room.
This was on one of the big boxes.
Oh, so you're going to show us the correct line.
Yes, I'm going to put that up.
And we're going to see that.
So the first solution is that orientation.
This was on the big box, wasn't it?
Yeah, scroll out a little bit.
Yes, it was a panel on
Uh,
one of the big boxes.
It's imperfect, so you're gonna have to live with this because that is as far out as it will go. So I have to make it smaller because it's
That's
all
bigger.
cropped.
that was
And that was
way,
That's
that
way
was
bigger.
much bigger. Bigger,
so
smaller.
Correct.
that's the correct for the first circle.
And that goes all the way up to the next circle.
Unfortunately, I'm stuck there. So
Made it bigger
It was
again.
going. It went back up though, right?
yeah, it will not let me do this appropriately. So what we're gonna do is be creative.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna manipulate the. Where's the? There we go. All right, I'm gonna move that down. Haha. That is the solution for the second circle.
Yeah, and it was connecting to the 2 upper wires.
Yeah.
That's
Which
the
came
solution
all the way
for
around
the
the
third
outside
circle.
to here.
And when we publish this on the website, I will include this image on this episode.
And that was cool
everyone will
because
be
it
able
was
to
the
see
ones,
it.
the 2 wires with the 2 circles.
Yeah,
And then
Connected.
that's the solution.
because we're going out to the bottom left instead of the.
Yeah, I thought it would be
The
fun to go
multiple
to the,
exits was very confusing.
Yes.
Like, is this just opening? What does this do? Did it open something?
Well, we probably releases the horrible monster that's inside of the giant box that we were.
So I'll be publishing that. So everyone who is very confused looking at this image on our stream can go look at it and be even more confused on our website, DysonDungeons.com. And anyone who's just listening to the stream and is like, what are all these idiots talking about for the last 25 minutes?
You mean bananas?
we were turning circles.
We were spinning around in circles.
As a meta question, was putting the rune on that box the only way to open the puzzle? I'm
Yes.
just curious.
Yes, it was.
Cool.
Well, how did
Thank you
think
for
of that?
carrying mind-hurting ruins.
Or
Everywhere you go.
extra.
I want to be clear
minor.
because I hate it when DMs let you roll for things that you have no chance of succeeding
I
at.
could have dispelled it.
There was a chance that you could have dispelled it. You would have had to have rolled quite well.
But a nat 1 wasn't well enough.
A nat one wasn't well enough.
No. If you'd had like a 19 or 20 along with all the other extra boosts that you got. But
Because I got +8 from the inspiration and the guidance.
yeah, that was
But-
pretty good. but the one brought it down.
Just a little.
Well, technically, it
So-
brought it up.
brought it up.
As you
brought it up to
turn
nothing.
the final dial into the correct position
Roll for initiative.
with no help from the DM at all. The
You were just confirming if it locked.
oh yes, I was confirming
That the outer ring locked.
How about now? How about now? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yeah.
Brute
there.
force is legitimate technique.
So, as you slide that last circle
Do you
into
cheer for
place,
No, I'm
There's a
busy
little
talking. I'm
surge.
looking at banana. I made way too many bananas right now.
Oh, you were making.
Like, you just looked up, and I'm just covered in bananas right now.
Oh, let's have a banana feast. I want one of those red ones.
I don't know what those are. I literally just found out about them today.
Oh, so
And I found out they cost $120
for a large,
for a large.
we don't know what that means.
It could be.
A single banana.
I take 3 of those just plain old regular bananas that
So
look
what
kind of ripe,
happens?
and I eat.
With the box.
These are quite good bananas.
This whole podcast is bananas.
That is a pretty good.
I would
banana.
like to know what happens when the box opens if we need to roll for initiative.
Our subscriber count's been going up. I think that's going to end this episode.
Oh,
As they're like,
I think everyone's just gonna say this shit's bananas and just smash that like button.
yeah.
I really hope so.
Uh-huh.
So as you slide the last circle into place and let it lock, the faintly glowing line has a surge of energy travel down it. You see it go
Does it happen while we're still touching it?
basically moments after you've stopped touching it.
Okay.
The
A moment's like 90 seconds, by the way.
the runes glow, and then they recede. The whole panel recedes back into the very large container. When it recedes back in, the magic field around it drops. The container lid, you hear a little hiss,
I hold,
And
my,
it's a good
I hold my
sign.
breath.
and it sort of pops up just a little bit.
Ooh, I take it off.
You shove it off.
I take it off.
It's
Because I'm
huge.
polite.
It's a
It's
20
20 foot.
feet.
It's massive.
Doesn't stop me from trying.
Well, you can't really politely take it off.
Okay, I aggressively take it off.
That, go ahead and make a strength check. It is quite heavy.
We all watch you.
It's not my fault you rolled bad.
I got a dirty 20.
Do you make groany noises like you're exerting yourself?
Meow.
You got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You manage to push that lid a little bit one
Oh.
direction, but it doesn't fall off. It mostly just pivots from
That
on
was
the
very
spot.
good.
I
Oh, does
jam
it-
Crobashalar and is it now deep and big enough where the Crobashalar can go in?
You can squeeze that in. It's kind
Squeeze that
of
in.
way down at one of the far ends. You can have a little hole and you
Jam
can,
it. And I try again.
It's sort of spinning with the actions that you're taking. It's just sort of spinning
I
the top.
want to
Where's-
peek inside.
Where's
while
the
he's
pivot
doing
point?
Fairly near to the center of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
that. I peek
Well,
inside.
you could probably just help me turn it then.
I could if you asked.
When you look inside,
Olsef just watching the cat struggle with his.
Yeah.
You who are not asking for help should ask for
I'm
help.
looking
You're peeking
inside
in.
first before we open it.
This
all
is a
up.
good
Hey,
idea.
we just freed some ancient demon a while ago, and that hasn't come back to bite us in the ass yet. so
true.
we should just go straight into this.
But you're peeking.
I'm peeking.
so as you take a look inside, you start to hear all the containers open.
Oh,
Does my screamy stick go off?
No.
Oh,
So
well then
all
we're
the-
not in any danger.
All the containers open. You hear a little.
Are they all rotating the same way as this one is? Or are they just going? Psst?
They're just opening up. You guys are the ones rotating the top.
Okay.
they're just on scene.
I'm the only one rotating.
You are.
I'm the only one putting any effort into this puzzle.
You are. You're rotating. So
what
You
do-
you look inside.
yeah.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good grief.
See, I just tried to open it.
Do I still
I wasn't
get
dumb enough
plus
to just
one
see
from
what's
that
inside.
piece?
Yes. In game time, you've been here. Actually, you've probably been here about as long in game. Yeah, I think that'd be fair. So your meal is close to coming to an end.
17.
You take. You actually take no damage because you took half damage, which was 1, rounded down to half, and we round down in this system, so 0. But you do feel a strong headache sensation, as what you see inside are many, many tablets.
Stone? Metal?
It looks to be similar material to this container. Many tablets, all inscribed with the types of runes that you know, I get something in my eye, that you know hurt people.
This is full of cult stuff. Don't look in it.
What?
Don't look in it.
I heed your warning.
Oh, wow. Character growth.
And immediately open a different one that's not the same as these.
Like one of the smaller ones?
Yeah, I tried to open one of the smaller ones.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. The tops are easy enough to move on this.
Wisdom saving throw. I got an
You still
11.
get a +1
You get +1.
Yeah,
from the
that
feast.
was with the +1.
Yep.
Oh.
You take 3 psychic damage.
Is it also full of plates?
Yes, same thing in that one.
Ow!
Well,
What happened?
It was full of blades. You should take a look.
I will look in one of the other ones.
Okay.
I look and I try to open. Let's see, there were 2 big ones, right? So I try to open the other big one. I just sort of push it until it's open like about
Make
that
a strength check. You can use athletics, I think.
much. I can.
Are we going to look into every
Yeah.
single one on the off chance that one of them is full of treasure?
yes.
Okay.
Athletics. Okay. 20, dirty 20.
See, I'm
You
just as
do-
strong as Olsef.
You do manage to push that in the similar fashion. It pivots in the center.
Is it like glowing inside?
None of them are glowing.
Okay, I peek in with just one eye.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
When will
Boy, we
learn
are
our
not a
lesson?
smart party.
Yeah, just keep repeating things. 10.
You take 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
And
We have picked up a pattern.
Holman goes, "Hey, everyone,
Yeah.
what's in the crate things?"
You want to see?
It's tablets covered in existential ruins.
An existent. Yeah.
Extra existential ruins.
They hurt when you look at them.
That doesn't sound like a thing I'd like to look at.
No.
Well, we don't know if every single one has it, so you should help us check.
So, what I'm going to do.
Okay.
What I'm going to do. Hold on, everyone. We're going to go through, keep our eyes closed.
Okay.
I'm going to take 1 tablet out of each container without looking at them, just at random.
Sure. You can do that.
And I'm going to put them in one of my obscuring boxes.
Okay.
How many boxes are there? Like, how many tablets do I end up getting?
There were
You want to take 1 of each.
One from each container.
You wind up with 100.
there's 100
How,
containers.
are they like this big tablets? Are they like little?
They're about like an 8x3, so they're much longer than they are wide. And that's inches.
Did anyone help, or did you just do that by yourself?
I just did that by myself, apparently.
Oh, I thought I just eat my banana while she does that.
Unless you want to help.
No, that hurt.
Nope.
And
not doing that.
I shove them all in one of my obscuring boxes and do not put it in my bag. I put it in my regular bag. And I don't want it to hurt my bag of holding.
Do you want to mark the box some way so you know what it is?
Like have a sign, do not open eye-searing tablets inside.
I'll just put
Dead
bad
a
bitches.
rooms.
sad face on it.
Oh,
The universal sign.
yeah, the grumpy face.
See, you do that. And for any, metric using people out there, it's about
You mean
20
communists?
to 20 centimeters by 8 centimeters. That's the height and width of these
Okay.
tablets.
Thank you, Metric Bot.
I have 100 extra existential tablets.
We could probably get a lot of that money for those.
Maybe. From the cultists who want them back.
Well, extortion.
So, is there any way we can destroy these?
I have this
don't-
nullifying tablet, but that will just nullify magic around us. We don't
I don't
even
know.
know if these are
These
magic.
these aren't really magic. They're just writing.
Yeah,
Correct.
so that would be pointless.
I guess you could write on them and make them say something different.
I have
Can
some.
we try that?
I have some acid. You'd pour a bottle on tablet in one of the boxes.
I mean, it seemed. Do you want to look?
Yeah,
You hear some sort of reaction going on.
I'll take a peek. I have the highest wisdom save.
Make a saving throw. Because if I remember, your acid is just kind of small amounts.
They are 2-pound bottles of acid,
Yeah.
or 1-pound bottles of acid.
So they're not. Which includes the bottle weight.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of acid, but not a lot.
And it's deadly enough to do 2d6 acid damage. So,
Make a wisdom saving throw.
18.
Go ahead and have advantage on this one.
Okay. Because I know what I'm expecting. Same exact number on both, 18 on both. So that's a total of 26.
Did you add your one?
You take
27.
one damage, one psychic damage. You do see the tablets melting. They're falling apart. The acid's eating away at them.
Oh, we could just pour it into all the.
And D&D
Container.
is so convenient. It's just acid. It's not specific types of acid. It's just acid.
I pour a little bit of acid in each one.
In each box?
I'll use all my acid vials to split it up, so there's acid in every single one. And then you can make water with your knife, can't you? That's an ingredient.
Yes, we could also do it with the
never-ending keg.
yeah.
never-ending keg.
If we dilute the acid so that it spreads throughout all the containers, it won't melt it as fast, but it should melt it over time.
So we do a science experiment. And
So-
create diluted acid.
So we try and fill each container with diluted acid.
I'm trying to think through if any of your party would understand why that might not work. And I don't think anyone in your party would understand why that might not work.
I have knowledge nature, or arcana, or medicine.
Okay, I think your
Cause-
knowledge medicine might be able to do this.
Yeah. Because outside
Make-
of game, I would know why that wouldn't work.
Outside of game,
But I don't know anything
Greg would
about
know why
it.
that wouldn't work.
Okay, medicine check.
Go ahead and make a medicine check, and I'm gonna give you fair warning. This in medicine, fairly difficult check.
Can I guide him?
You can guidance. Sure.
25.
Now, you rolled pretty well. So, even though you don't understand all the chemistry very well, you do know that by diluting things, it can weaken their strength. And that by weakening the acid, you think it might not have the same effect.
Okay.
So do you still want to use all your acid by pouring some into each one of them?
Probably not if I know that.
since you've held them, you know that the plates, they don't feel particularly tough. You don't hold a piece of wood or metal or stone. You can feel like this is sturdy stuff. You can feel a flex a little bit or something. I don't know if anyone here at the table has actually held like a piece of just cut titanium. It's lightweight, but when you hold it, it's like, dang, that stuff is not moving. And it doesn't feel super tough.
Did it feel metallic or
It felt
stone?
It felt metallic, not stone,
So,
but it didn't feel like it was really tough stuff. It felt closer to,
Like lead.
yeah, somewhere between like, not quite as soft as lead,
More brittle.
but like thin wrought iron.
so do you report that to us?
Yeah.
So I go up to one of them with my crowbar.
Here, have a sledgehammer.
Oh, you have a hammer, yes.
And a blindfold.
And I close my eyes and
And we spin them around.
And get him
I
facing
take the
knives.
sledgehammer. And by not looking, with blindfolds and eyes closed, I start pounding on it. Crunch,
Okay.
crunch,
Oh,
crunch.
cool.
Do I
we
make
can make
crunchy
like
noises?
a cultist soup.
Yeah, you hear like smashing metal bits and all sorts of things, and you're just pounding away. Are you in like a small one, or are you?
I'm
in,
testing a
big
small one, yeah.
Okay, so you're just hammering away.
Yeah, I got the box all the
Going.
way open, and
All
I'm
right.
just smashing away at everything.
Okay.
Smashing and
Ow!
just smashing and smashing and smashing.
Yeah. So you do that for a while.
Yeah.
Does it work?
You should look.
I will.
Right.
You don't need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I think, for safety's sake, destroying these is worth the time.
Okay. Well, I take the time then. How many boxes were there?
Oh, like I said, 100.
Well, there's
Two really big ones, and then
could-
98 small ones.
Well, there's there's 5 of us here.
We all take a heavy thing.
Yeah, we all take a heavy thing, and one person watches, and the rest and like coordinate them.
Yeah.
Okay. You start that undertaking that. Yeah.
Oh, and you
start doing
watch.
that.
Yeah.
And while you do that, we're going to take a break. So we're kind of going like almost real time here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
in real time, we should be back in about 3 or 4 days.
I mean,
We're not being like,
I'm gonna
we're not
say it
breaking
takes
them
you
to
guys-
dust.
No, I'm going to say that to break one of these up, it takes about total over all of them 3 hours
Okay.
to smash them all up. Pretty good.
Including the big
Nines.
boxes.
Why don't
Actually good.
you keep watch and then you get a short rest?
Oh, okay. I inspire everyone, and then take a short rest.
All right.
Oh,
And then
oh,
we'll be back
inspired.
after that short rest we're all taking. See you in a few. back, everyone. We've returned from our break, during which time our players dedicated, I think it was 3 hours, I said?
Yeah.
3 hours of their time to smashing literally 100 containers, 2 of which were extremely large, filled with these extraplanar runes that have been...
Aren't they more than extra planar? Oh, we have the map ups.
We do have the map up, because you were using that, and we left off. Well, they're like extra-dimensional
Yeah.
runes. And really, planes are basically...
Since there was
dimensions.
3 hours and we had someone on watch, we each took 1 turn on watch so we could all get a short rest.
Yes, you did.
We decided.
So during a
I know
short-
we didn't say that as we went to break,
But we
but
decided
immediately
right
after I
after.
hit the break button,
That's what we
you
said.
guys said we should do that. I'm like,
Yeah. I just
Probably.
wanted to
So
say that.
during a short rest, I can regain health points
With hit dice.
with a hit dice, and my hit die is a 10.
7d10. So you can use as many of those 7d10s.
I guess
Yes.
before we roll, nothing bad happens in these 3 hours, right?
no, you have the process down pretty good. You put on a blindfold, you additionally close your eyes, and all of you, including Fadari, take some turns smashing these things to pieces. And although there are a few fragments left that are a little headachy, you've done a pretty darn good job smashing these things into smithereens.
Okay.
So before I regain my health points, I want to fish out 5 pounds of
Dust.
fragments of just sort of randomly.
Can you just like breathe that in? You know, just
We'll try it later, yeah, if you want.
I'm not breathing.
So
that
you
stuff
want
in.
to fish out fragments
Yeah,
of
about
like the
5
metal?
pounds.
Tablet
Yeah,
fragments.
the tablet fragments.
Sure. Yeah,
Stuff it in, yeah.
that's
I do that.
perfectly
In
fine
your
to
front
do.
pocket.
In my front top pocket, fine. And I
really genuinely hope that very few of our
2.
listeners know what that's in a reference to.
So you can heal up to 7d10.
Yes, and my Song of Rest does not impact anything because we are not resting at the same time.
Yeah.
But I
Except-
got 7, so I'm basically full health. By basically, I mean I am.
okay, well, I'm
So-
at full health now. I
And
rolled
you
3 times.
use 3 of your hit dice, which recover during long rests.
And I got my Bardic Inspiration back.
And I got my wild shape back after climbing up that poop.
The poop chute.
tunnel.
It took me 3
Poop chute.
d8s to get 6.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
So
huh?
I think we will
Pretty
head
nice.
west.
You're gonna head west out of this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way
Is
out.
there anything else cool in this room? We just kind of.
I'm gonna put
We
the
just kinda smash
the map
things.
back up. I've moved it a bit, anticipating that she'd want to leave out of the west.
There wasn't anything else in the room.
You know what?
Oh,
Let's
no.
go back south. See, maybe we missed something.
Any cool
There's a secret
signs?
passage.
Signs that we need to add to our sign
No.
collection?
No, there's
There's not a please do not smash our extra dimensional tablets.
Yeah, but it was written in a weird
I
language.
want you to roll a D100.
Did we get an achievement for smashing all of them?
No, there's no achievement.
Okay. I will not increase my achievement
I
points.
got a 3.
You're really close, like frustratingly close. But no, there's no sign that says please do not smash the extra dimensional tablets.
Here's the sign, and I hold up one of the tablets. Just kidding. Just kidding. We head west.
Okay. Just for everyone's clarity, once again, now that we're back from break, that's where they've been. They have thus far explored all
lot
of
of
this.
spots.
You've explored there.
There
You
was
started.
another path we didn't go.
You
Yeah, way
started
down at the bottom.
here,
So we should just go back and go that direction.
I'm sure we'll
and
get
there
around
is
to
a
it.
path
There.
there as well.
Yeah. But we'll go west, because
Okay.
we're right in the room.
Going west,
Like
Per
that
usual
song, Going
protocol.
West.
covering the map up.
Or, yeah, there's
Probably
lots of west.
because we destroyed all those tablets, all the cultist enemies will probably be weaker now.
Oh, much
Sure.
weaker. They might
Yeah,
have
that's
even,
how that works.
sometimes when you destroy, the central part of their power, when you
No,
destroy the
we
central
destroyed
source
the-
of their power, they just go.
Yeah, we destroyed the mobile battery packs for all the cultists. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah. You make your way down sort of an S-shaped channel.
Is it cool?
It's not the cool S. No, it's nowhere near that cool. You make your way down this sort of S-shaped pathway, and it seems to revert to natural cave and then emerge back into sewer once more, where you can venture north or south. You have,
A T-junction.
you have a
North or
T-junction.
Well, south we might be able to connect it.
South,
Okay, you want to go south?
apparently.
Sure. We can go south.
It was a moderately cool ass.
Fairly quickly, as you're traveling down, the lights are turning on again. You're now back in
Now
sewers.
we're back in sewer.
Oh,
Yep.
good. This is
You are out of the natural caves, so you're back in sewers. You go down a little ways, and you see another T-junction, and you can continue south, or you can take a path further west.
West.
you want to
West
keep
or
wandering
south?
west.
I mean, we're already going in one direction. Do we really want to change directions? It's been a pretty good direction so far. It's
South.
opened up a lot of doors or
We
passageways.
go south.
South.
You go south. Okay.
We go south about a quarter of the time.
At least.
Well, we go south most of the time when it's something to the south and we uncover the entire map.
And get our achievement.
Yeah. I wonder what our reward will be.
Probably disappointment.
Oh,
That's my favorite reward.
Yeah, you get that a lot, don't
Oh,
you?
yeah. Who pre-orders a cookie?
what?
What?
Pre-orders?
Someone pre-ordered a cookie?
Oh, no, there's a special Oreo promotion, and they're like, you can pre-order this. And I'm like, why would anyone do that?
In order
Like,
to,
who's going around is like, this famous brand of cookie is going to run out soon?
So, I don't want to give Oreo, which isn't paying us, any free advertising, but I do want to know what that is later, so we're going to come back to that.
We'll
When-
wrap around once we have to go back north.
yeah, or west.
When you head south for a little while, you eventually come to an extraordinarily large room. This is one of the largest rooms you have ever been in.
Ever been in ever.
Ever.
Even bigger
Yes.
than outside?
Yes, it's bigger than the outside.
Wow,
Yes.
that's pretty big.
Pretty, yeah. Those dimension guys
Several
really have been messing
acres
with this.
are taken up by this space, and although not every single area is perfectly illuminated, unlike the rest of the channels, when you enter this room, the whole thing lights up in sort of a dim glow.
Oh, it didn't blind us or anything. That's good.
So there's a pathway where you're standing, and in front of you,
It's a little electric vehicle.
no,
Finally, we found it.
is a gargantuan
Electric
Pool.
vehicle. Oh, pool.
The massive pool of water takes up most of this room. There's a thin walkway around all the edges. On the opposite side of the room from you, you can see a steady flow of fast-moving water pouring into this pool. The pool itself seems to slowly churn. It looks like there's a bit of a vortex effect happening in this pool. Slow, but visible.
Sturmgrimmy?
I want to bring up
Oh.
this
You have to
room
throw some
because
chicken
there are
first.
also several ways to leave this space.
It's a
And I'm
big
gonna bring this a little bit more into center for everyone to see. You have entered from the northernmost passage. There is a passage that leads directly south, not quite directly opposite of you. It's offset towards the west a bit. There is another passage leading out from this room, sharing the same sort of corner space as the main waterway over on the west wall. And then on the easternmost wall, you have a passageway roughly halfway up that wall that leads out of this room. You can see everything in this room. It's all illuminated, but as you move about, you get more concentrated illumination where you are. And there are pillars coming up and out of the pool and all throughout this space to, support everything above it.
To remind myself, I did cast water breathing a while back, right?
Yes.
Because
Yes,
that's
you
a
did.
24-hour.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll play my harmonica.
Oh,
walking?
you're...
Monstrous. Speak with monstrosity.
Yep. Okay.
Stick my face in the pool.
Okay.
Stinky?
Is it a clean pool?
No.
It's not very clean. No. This seems to be basically a massive collection pool that's channeling it to lower cleaning processes. So it's probably going through a filter. It is cleaner than some of the water you've seen on the upper levels.
Well,
You don't get
something.
any response from your call to Stinky here.
Okay.
I believe that I heard someone say Sturmgrimmy.
That was also.
Okay. When you call out Sturmgrimmy, he writes a message in the water. You can see a little fin come up,
What
and
color?
it's sort of bluish. It's this bluish fin, and it spells out.
Stop calling this number.
It spells out in very nice script. Thanks for the chickens.
It's horrifying that it learned our language.
I say you're welcome.
Entirely from
'cause
chicken.
I can speak to animals.
You, as the message fades and the little glittering letters dissipate, you all feel bolstered. You feel embiggened. And
The smallest man was embiggened.
the smallest tabaxi, and maybe the smallest furbolg. I don't think you're the smallest, but
Wait,
you're
yeah.
the smallest furbolg in the room.
We're all
probably.
embiggened and permanently increase our height by 1 inch.
No,
Oh.
you
Then I have to
all
buy all new clothes. That would actually be a horrible curse.
you all feel a little bit more agile. Mechanically, you now have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
For how long?
Forever.
You're not sure. You don't know how long this boon will last. But mechanically, until I tell you it stops, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. A gift from Sturmgrimmy. Or perhaps you're all just so happy to see a sign of Sturmgrimmy, you just feel
A
more
spring in our
lively.
step.
A spring in your step.
Alright.
Not sure.
Well, that was nice.
We didn't even have to offer anything this time.
No. I repeat again. Thank you, Stormgrimmy.
And
There's no more response from the waters,
so,
but he's clearly aware of your actions.
do we head west, south, or east?
Do you want to keep going south?
Or we could go back north.
Let's go check out some of those things we missed.
Okay,
just start.
sure. So you
walking
have
back.
a passageway on the north that goes to the east, and you can keep following that sluiceway you entered further north, beyond where you first entered from the caves.
Do you want to go even further north?
Yeah.
Okay. We go all the way back up north.
Okay. When you reach the end of this channel, you see a storm drain, basically. yet looks like to be overflow in case the water starts to be moving too quickly here. And you can see down below there's some shadows moving. You can hear whispers from people talking below.
What are they talking about?
Yeah, can we try and listen in?
You can make an investigation check.
It's not
All of us?
perception.
You are focusing on a specific thing, not trying to just see if you can catch something moving. So I'm going to call this investigation. You're really concentrating on it.
Oh, wow. Nat 20.
I give up. I'm not beating that.
Investigation. And I got a 4 on my guidance. 27.
14.
Well, as everyone knows, 27 is quite a good roll. And because of that, you're able to discern some of what you're hearing.
They're just going, God, student bullying.
No, they're not saying that. You hear what sounds like you're just catching words, just little single words here and there, sometimes a phrase or two at most. But it sounds like maybe this is someone planning like an escape. Maybe you found some people that are trapped.
We
And
instantly
after
trust
a-
them
After
forever.
a minute, you hear the distinctive croaking voice of a bullywug.
God, I was getting really hungry.
Smile, dramatic, nothing. No reaction at all.
So
Me?
No, from Craig.
I went.
Just
I smiled.
That's a smile?
I was.
Muriel?
it goes silent.
Muriel, it's Midnight Brunch from Nordfeld.
Did we have a name at that point?
I don't know if we were called Midnight Brunch.
Definitely never talk to Muriel with your name.
It's the...
We asked by name.
It's silent now. And you stop seeing shadows.
I tried to pry up the grate. He said it was like a storm drain kind of thing.
Yes, it is a bit of an overflow drain. It's cemented in, solid. This is part of their permanent.
And we wasted all our acid.
One of these things. Yeah, we wasted all our acid.
I drop 15 astronaut ice creams down there for them.
Okay, you do that.
I still have 70. Okay.
That's like $75 worth of ice cream.
Yeah, so this
If
is
you
one of
haven't watched
those.
our previous episodes
This
that
is-
involve astronaut ice cream,
So
you'll
this
know.
is one of those things where no matter what I do, I can't pry it off.
That is correct. I'm not letting you spend
Well, you-
useless energy.
We gave it the old college pry.
College pry. Right?
I'm so angry you said that.
All right. Can we see the map where we're at?
Sure.
Was it a dead end there with the storm drain? Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Let's
dead end
head
up there.
west down that
Sure,
tunnel.
we'll go west.
You want to go west down that tunnel?
Yep.
I don't need to put that away because I know
Okay,
it's
we
there.
Okay, so that's a...
That's one of the ups.
It's one of the ups. This one, unlike the one you came down, this one's sealed.
Because we never unsealed it. Yeah.
Correct.
All right. So let's go back down to the big water room
Yep.
and head either west, south, or east.
We can go east.
East.
Close up on it.
See if we can close. Yeah.
You want to go eastward?
Yeah. See if
Well,
we
that
can
would
fill
take a
in.
while. You said this is a very big room, and there's no electric vehicle to take us around places.
You just ride Ulsa's shoulders.
Like you always do.
Okay, get on top of
freeload.
full stuff.
He has
You're freeload
bioelectrics happening inside his brain.
Is that
What
a
are you
good thing?
talking about?
I have a high medicine score.
I have a high medicine score. That's how I know acid. How acid works.
Yeah.
So I am gonna simply reveal part of this does loop back, but there is an avenue to travel further north.
Sure, we'll go that way.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can connect.
Yeah. There's a thing there. Oh, yeah.
I bet we'll just connect into that one.
Okay, you want to
Yeah.
head down that northern option.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if we can connect.
That would save us a lot of backtracking time.
Yeah.
Yes, time that we just say we walk this distance.
We walk there. I will reveal the room does connect back.
Is there any cool stuff there, though?
This room's sort of interesting.
Demon spiders.
There's quite clearly a campsite set up in here. It doesn't take you very long to gather.
It's Muriel's.
No, it's not Muriel's. Well, I mean, you think it maybe could be, but you don't think it's likely. You know what Muriel's interested in. She likes to study, mosses, molds, funguses, spores. That's why she likes to be down in the sewers. She's interested in that part of the life cycle. This seems to be potentially an archaeological or maybe geological dig. There's a lot of pickaxes. There's a lot of small trowels, brushes, things like that. Delicate excavating tools, fine working tools. It appears that it was abandoned quickly. There's tables still here. In fact, a fire is just sort of smoldering now. It's still warm.
How warm?
Stick your hand on it.
I lick it.
It's definitely hot enough where it would hurt you, but not quite hot enough to cook over at the moment.
I do a quick, do I listen for any, or look for any movement or footsteps moving away?
Sure, make a perception check.
Okay. 28.
Whoa.
You don't hear any movement that you don't expect.
Right.
You're in natural cave systems. You've been hearing similar noises,
Water drips.
little
things
water
like
drips
that.
and things.
Yeah.
There's nothing that sounds out of the ordinary or unexpected.
Ooh, what's in the tent?
It looks to be just a simple cot and some chairs.
I look under the cot.
It's just the floor. just
So
the
does it
cave
look
floor.
like there's been one person here or more than one? Can we tell?
This looks like it's a work area, and the tent that's set up seems to be more of like a little break space. So you could go in there, sit down, maybe recuperate. You find some like a basic first aid kit.
Are there any like notebooks or anything that would give us a clue about who was here and what they were doing?
No, you don't find any notebooks left.
I look for remainder notebooks in the fire.
No, nothing.
Okay.
It's just wood and some food scraps.
What kind of food?
It looks like it's probably some stale bread.
Tastes like stale bread. And
It's a-
charcoal.
Crunchy.
Thought it was pumpernickel for a second.
Okay. Do any of the tools look like they might be inscribed with runes or other magical?
You don't detect any sort of magical element on any of the tools here.
Is there any tools that we don't currently have possession of?
Well, I don't think any of you have a pickaxe.
We should probably keep
I'll
that.
take a pickaxe.
We'll just steal from this guy.
We need to have a pickaxe.
There's several pickaxes.
I take the best one.
I don't think any of you have trowels or just like brushes, other than paint brushes. I think one of you has some paint brushes.
Well, Seth, just take all the good tools.
Yeah, you carry the tools.
So you're more than welcome to
Add a whole
pilfer
bunch of
things.
tools to your inventory.
No, you're carrying
I'm carrying them.
trowels, brushes.
Trowels and brushes.
I think having a chisel is probably reasonable.
Chisel. A reasonable chisel.
Ooh, we can use that to like get around the cement on the grate.
Yeah.
We'll just like spend 8 to 10 hours in game
Pounding on
time
the
just
chisel, yeah.
just chiseling
in
it
real
out.
time.
Yeah. That will be the next puzzle. She will actually bring us a grate with cement and be like, if you want to get through, your characters have to take through this. And just 10 hours of ting, 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 ting.
So don't curse yourselves, because there's a very old concrete patio that I'm going to remove because it's just sort of a moss trap.
And she's gonna film us removing it for her.
And there's going to be a lot of concrete that's disposed of. And I'm tempted, since it's fairly close to where we filmed this, to just put a camera out there and go, all right, if you guys want to get through it, you have to get through this 2 feet of concrete. Go ahead.
We can do it.
Can
Maybe
we
it'll be
see
a
the
shortcut.
map?
Maybe.
Yeah, I will bring the map back up. That's I'm going to mark the room, just to be clear that you guys were just in. It's the room with some sort of archaeology,
Can we see
geological
where
studies.
they were digging with the picks?
It looks like most of their activity was
that-
over in this area.
Can I look around to see what they might have been digging for? If there's any, like, crystals or relics or anything?
Yeah, you investigate the eastern side of the room, and doesn't seem to have any sort of gemstones, metals, anything like that.
Well, I used the pickaxe and whack away at it for a while, so I open up another 2 feet of the wall just to see if there's anything there.
2 feet.
2 feet?
Yeah. What, you want to go further?
That's like a lot of hitting.
Yeah, not really. I don't think so.
Can we take a long rest?
I spend 30 minutes whacking at the wall.
You take out a nice chunk.
Oh, I have
You're-
a chunk.
You're digging
what?
through.
I don't know. Examine
You're
it.
digging through rocks. You don't quite make it 2 feet. You take out a good-sized hole, maybe 6 inches deep.
Yeah. Anything in there?
Nope. It's just rock.
Yeah. What about the piece I chunked out? Anything in there?
Well, you know what? Roll a D100.
Why not?
You know, just a little bit further, you're going to run into the diamond vein.
I know. It's always the way
if
it
you'd
is.
gone
Isn't
full 2 feet.
it? 83.
Nothing interesting.
All right. Do you want to head down where we came in? Or do you
Yeah.
want to head west?
No, let's
Well, there's
head
a-
south and west.
There's a way that goes west, a little bit south of the.
Oh yeah, we've never. We could
There's
go
no
back.
way we would know that, but I sense it.
Yeah, so we go south from here, right?
We can go back to
I
where we
figured
sort of.
y'all would go down that way anyway, so I
That's
just
where we came in.
saved the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But we didn't go that west, so we're
No.
going to go that west
Yeah.
once we go south.
We got
Yeah.
confused about west and east originally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the way we
did.
were going to go, but then we got
But then
all
we
turned
went the
around.
other way.
But now we're going there.
Yeah, because for some reason, this particular file,
With, like,
when I opened
upside
it up
down.
again today, it had once again mirrored itself and reversed, and I really don't know why it's doing that. So I'm gonna cover that up, reveal that section. So you were going south and choosing that westerly path away
From our entrance.
Yeah.
Okay,
Was that a T-junction there, though?
it is.
Okay.
You could continue south.
We'll do the west.
Okay. You make your way into a very industrial and honestly quite noisy room. It's filled with huge pipes, lots of them, going all sorts of directions. There's clear pathways to move between them and access all of these pipes. And they're all quite cold to the touch. Like, you probably run in like 60 degrees at the warmest.
Are they?
And have plenty of
there,
condensation on
Are
the
there
outside.
valves on them?
No, these are solid pipes. You get the sense from this that these are maybe pumping the water up from the lowest levels.
You should hit with your pickaxe.
No, that's
Yeah,
what I wanted
do
to
it.
Yeah,
use,
do it. See what happens.
So let's see is there another way out of the room?
Oh, yes, my apologies. There is a way out of the room on the southwest side of it. Other than that, there's really not much of anything.
Guess we'll go.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to? Yeah, we can always come back and clear up the whole southeast part of the map that we haven't been to.
So we go west.
We'll go west.
Okay. Heading west
Are
out
you
of the
sure
room.
you don't want to hit one of those pipes with a pickaxe?
Yeah.
I hit a pipe. No, I don't have a pickaxe.
No, you don't.
I have a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
I think you should try it, see what happens.
Heading west out of the room, you find a large break room. It's fairly familiar, similar to other places that you've been.
Is the food any better?
There's no food, but there are showers, toilets, decontamination areas.
Yeah.
There is a kitchen, and it looks like there are meals that were left unfinished and abandoned in quite a hurry.
More running
How
away.
unfinished? Is there a pristine sandwich there?
There's a sandwich with what looks to be about 3 bites taken out of it.
How big are the bites? Because a lot of different creatures work in this facility.
This looks to be a sandwich made for gnome, goblin, halfling size.
It's small.
So it's a
So it's a
smaller.
slider, is
It's
what
a
you're
smaller
telling me.
sandwich. No, it's bigger than a slider,
But smaller than a sandwich.
but it's bigger than a slider, but it's like a small loaf of bread. And you think this is probably, for them, a pretty big sandwich because the bite marks on it are kind of small.
Is there another path out of here?
Nope, this is the end.
Okay. I use the bathroom.
Okay.
Yep. Always go when you have a chance.
Yep.
Yep. So
And I
I
use.
take a shower.
I do. I use the bathroom.
Yeah, do they have those emergency showers?
They just have regular showers.
Well, I said they had decontamination areas, so yes, they do.
They need to be decontaminated.
No, but I do need to eat the sandwich. So I eat the sandwich. Wait, what's in the sandwich?
Wait. I cut off the bite mark section. And then I eat it. Just the bite mark section.
I'm not touching that because you ate it.
So the sandwich that has provolone,
Okay.
Havarti, a rich dark mustard, ketchup,
Okay.
clearly lightly salted and heavily peppered, like black pepper. And it's got you can tell it's chicken, but you're not 100% certain of the flavor, and you think it might be like a honey vinegar chicken. The whole concoction is strange, and then you get to the center of it, and there's kind of a dollop of cream cheese there.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, then there's a caramel center to the sandwich.
Yeah.
A sprinkling of almonds.
Turns out it was secretly cake.
Damn it, it was cake!
Is there,
Do I like this?
I don't know. Do you? That's up to you.
Because I rolled poorly, I do like it.
So there's no other way out other than the way we came.
That's correct. I will bring the map up for you so you can
Okay.
see.
So do we try and go all the way west or do we go southeast?
well, there's no other way out. We have to go back to the pipe room.
Yeah.
And then we go north.
We might as well peek south to see
We'll
where
go
it
south
goes.
from the way we came in.
Yeah.
South. Okay.
Since, yeah.
It's
a long-
important to fill out the map. regardless of how much time it takes.
We also have no idea where we're going.
No, all we know is that up in the north there was a drain that,
Went to Muriel.
yeah,
But
which is below
the
us.
entrance might be somewhere else.
We haven't found
Yeah.
a way down yet. And
I
we,
mean, it's,
and we weren't permitted to chip away the concrete that was holding the drain in place. So, yeah.
Yes, I am a cruel DM.
We have our timetable's not super short, but I think it's less than a month.
we haven't talked about how bad you are at math in a while. So.
Yeah, and the only one who's had anything to eat has been you.
You guys can eat something. I'm just eating whatever I find. Is there a fresh coffee there too?
Fresh-ish.
Fresh-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, I can always warm it up with Olsef's sword.
Yeah,
That's
or
why
the
it's
frying
useful
pan.
for. No,
I
your
need
sword,
everyone to make a perception check.
I'm assuming I don't know, so I can't guidance.
Correct.
I got a 16.
15.
What's Helwyn get?
Yeah.
Holland gets a...
25.
That is not what Holland gets.
I got a 25. I'm good at perceptioning.
Holland gets a 22. As you pass a section of wall, and I'm going to bring up the map here. As you pass a section of wall, right around here, you feel some vibrations.
Are they good vibrations?
Do the lights flicker?
No, the lights don't flicker, but you can feel it in the floor.
From the floor.
We knock on the floor.
The floor
And
is
a little bit
vibrating.
on the wall if you start to pay attention, but mostly through the floor.
This floor is vibrating. The kids are playing their music too loud.
I use
Goddamn iron kids.
my crowbar and I go on the floor.
Nothing.
Do the vibrations continue? Is it like
Yes.
a steady?
Yes.
Does it feel like maybe coursing water?
It doesn't feel like that. You are fairly familiar with moving water down here at this point, and it doesn't feel like that.
I'll look around for where I'll feel around for where it's strongest.
You find an area of the wall that seems to line up with the floor, and it kind of gets the most vibrations.
Olsef's, go at it.
Is there like a marking or anything?
There's no marking, no.
Do you want me to dig?
Sure, we can.
Through what? Concrete?
No, this
Maybe
is,
it's weekend concrete.
this
It's
is-
vibrating. We can explore
Sure.
the rest of the curve while he just swings at stuff. If the swinging stops, we can just assume he's dead and we run the opposite direction.
Why don't you go down to the end of the corridor, turn north, and see if it connects?
I can tell you that, yes,
It does.
that connects.
Vibrating.
And it also reveals, I will show this to you so you can see it. It reveals an additional passage. I don't think the viewers can quite see that. So
Off
Move a
to
little bit.
more
So
east.
I'm gonna take some time and ritual cast detect magic in the vibrating area.
okay. Oop, that's the wrong button. When you cast Detect Magic, you do detect magic.
I detect
It is
magic.
a mix of
What is
abjuration
it?
and illusion magics.
Abjuration and illusion magic.
What does that mean?
Protection and illusion.
So maybe the wall isn't really there.
Where is it on the floor? Is it on the
It's on the wall.
wall?
There's a spot.
That's where it's emanating.
Yeah.
Does it look
hit
like
it.
it's maybe a passageway that has like a force field on it, but also like make it look like a regular wall at the same time?
You think that may very well be what's going on, given the mix of magic, and that you don't see anything out of the ordinary. but something's definitely out of the ordinary, and it has a vague tunnely look to it.
I knock.
There's no response. There's nothing there.
Can I shove my hand through it?
Nope, it's solid and feels like everything else.
What if I close my eyes and try to go through it?
That you run into the wall.
I didn't say I run into
I
it.
try the pickaxe.
Well,
again.
you go, dunk.
Since I have this pickaxe, I might as well try using it. So I whack it with the pickaxe 3 times. I know you love that.
I
Whack it 2 or 3 times. 3 times.
That's the magic number.
3 times. with
1,
the-
2, 3, and nothing happens.
Try 7.
How many whacks
That's a real
does it
magic
take to
number.
get to
9.
the center of the sewer?
No, 9's just best number. It's not a magic number.
Oh.
Okay. I cast the spell magic.
What level do you cast it at?
3rd.
Okay. When you cast it, the spell breaks.
Good breaking.
The
Finally, my spell worked.
Yeah, we don't know if
Every
that's
time I've cast this spell, it's done nothing.
we don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet.
I was starting to think that the spell
Wait,
magic
no,
didn't do anything.
It doesn't. It's just.
It turns out there's no magic in this world, so that's why it doesn't work.
I cast it on the spore dragon. That didn't work. I failed on the box. I failed somewhere else. But anyway.
well, you succeeded here, and
And
a passageway is revealed that leads down a fairly short hall. You can see flickering lights.
Go
on the
ahead,
other
Elsa.
end.
Great, flickering lights again.
I light my sword.
Okay,
Flame on.
sure.
Yep. At least the sewer's not full of like methane, so it didn't blow up, right?
They vent it.
Yep.
I just see you walking with your flame out front and also holding the pickaxe like you're gonna hit someone with
No, I
that.
put the pickaxe away.
Does this tunnel look like it's part of the sewer design, or that it's been like dug out?
It actually looks like it's part of the sewer, and doesn't seem to have been constructed by anyone other than the original designers.
So it all matches.
It all matches,
Okay.
is what I. Yeah.
I proceed slowly with my flamey sword and offhand down the hall.
Oh, we go behind.
Okay. You reach a room at the end. Ulseth, you quickly recognize that in this room there's a massive fervent generator. Likely powering many of the parts of these sewers or keeping huge pumps going to pressurize the water. You can't be sure exactly what it's sending power to, but you do know it's huge. There are 2 people in here.
Oh, well, okay.
They look startled at your presence, to say the least. But they take no hostile action. They simply step back and go, "Who are you?"
What do they look like?
One's a dwarf, the other's looks to be half orc, half human.
You who are working with the fervent generator, I am Oseth Ralph, member of Midnight Brunch.
Oh, good. You remembered our name.
We are
I
working,
turn and decapitate 9.
we're working on behalf of the Agmar Nodal.
Okay,
What is this place?
this is a fervent generator.
We figured that out already.
Would you guys like some trail mix?
They look at each other. Sure.
Oh, they're not cultists.
Okay.
Great
They-
test.
They
It
take
worked
it.
before.
Do they eat it?
They,
Yeah, we watch. Make sure we stare intently until they start
they,
eating
they
it.
set it down.
We stare.
We
at
all raise our weapons.
You will enjoy the trail mix.
We have to make sure you're not cultists.
Okay, they eat it.
We all put our weapons.
The Do they?
Can we? What do you
they
think?
swallow?
Do they thank us and tell us how good it is?
No, most people aren't polite.
No.
They're a little put off here.
What are your names?
You notice that this room actually is fairly well supplied. It has quite a bit of food. You can see there are, cups and coffee mugs around. I mean, it looks like they've got plenty of supplies in this room.
Shall we have lunch?
Are they wearing the?
I already had lunch.
Are they wearing sewer worker outfits?
They are, yeah.
Oh, okay. What are your names?
His name's Jorf.
Again?
With a J or a G-O?
A J.
Is that the dwarf or the orc?
The orc is Jorf.
Okay.
And my name is Carnal.
Carnal?
Carnal.
Carnal.
Yes.
Yes.
Like C-A-R-N-A-L?
No, that's pervy. This is with a K.
Oh.
How's it pervy? What makes it pervy?
Carnal? Like carnal pleasures?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was thinking maybe this was kind of weird. Kind of a weird name.
Look, I got enough for it in school. It's a traditional Glendragon name. It's the pervy word in Elfish, and it's kind of come over here and everything, okay?
What?
Well, we will not ridicule you any further for your name.
We're here hunting cultists, as I'm sure you're familiar with.
I've heard some tales, but I don't know anything about it.
Why were you not evacuated with everyone else?
Oh, can't leave the room.
Why not?
Ever?
Someone's always got to be monitoring. Look at this.
You have a bathroom down here?
What?
Does that mean you have a bathroom down here?
Yeah, this is like it's almost like a little mini apartment here.
Oh, well, I used their bathroom.
Okay.
Me too.
Wait, at the same time?
Well, wait.
It's gonna be a while. I don't know what. Did you see that sandwich I ate?
No.
So you are engineers?
Yeah. I mean, Jorf's the engineer mostly. I'm a fabricator.
Like a tailor?
Oh, I'm good at working with metals and things, and he points over to
An armor.
he points over to, like, it looks like there's a crucible over there, forging equipment, all sorts of cutting tools and things.
So, yeah, you who are carnal, I take out a piece of the fragment of the runes. Are you familiar with this sort of metal?
No, looks like kind of crappy slag iron.
So, we broke into your house.
Yeah, that's why we're kind of surprised that you guys are in here.
Well, we thought there might be cultists in here.
Or treasure?
Why would there be cultists in here?
Because there's cultists running rampant around the sewers killing people.
At least one person.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, they killed Joe Johnson.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
You don't seem that concerned about it.
What am I gonna do now?
I don't know.
Well,
Party?
I did dispel your protective wall.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Why was it hidden?
What do you mean, why was it hidden? We always keep this place hidden.
Why?
They both gesture to the giant fervent generator.
What are they gonna do? Is somebody gonna, like, take it out of the room?
If that thing blows up, what do you think happens?
It would
die?
It would be a boom.
A big boom, yeah.
Yeah, we have no experience with that.
No, we have
No.
never had a fervent boom.
That
Would that be-
sounds suspicious.
Why would that be suspicious?
It's nothing like Iron Veil.
Yeah, this is nothing like Iron Valley. We weren't even there.
What does Iron Veil have to do with anything?
Exactly.
What's in Iron Veil?
What?
Not much anymore.
Oh, they had a
D&D parties are the worst people. They are always the worst.
Iron Veil had a power line explosion.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You keep saying that.
Yeah. That's my thing.
So you haven't seen or heard anything down here?
Like, we take 3-week shifts down here.
When did yours start?
Yesterday.
Wait.
We take 3-week shifts down here, and then we trade. That's why we got, like, beds. It's like a little apartment here.
I still don't understand why you have to hide it, though, if only sewer workers are allowed down in here.
It's an extra level of precaution.
So it's hidden from even the regular sewer workers.
I mean, most of the regular workers, they know that it's down here, but they don't know exactly where. And we kind of keep it, secret.
And what does your fervent doohickey do?
It powers all the pumps and everything. It's one of the main power supplies for all of this
Does that check out?
infrastructure.
Yeah,
Is that the part you'd be suspicious
I
over?
check it out, given my fervent proficiency to determine if that's what it seems to be.
There's no way for you to determine whether they're telling the truth or lying about this.
Mm-hmm.
You know pretty quickly that,
It's just a big,
It's a giant-
fervent engine doing fervent engine stuff.
there's all sorts of connections coming into this.
Mm-hmm.
They could be going anywhere.
Bunches of dials and switches and knobs and things.
Yep, all sorts of controls. And
All
you...
neatly labeled, right?
These are, yeah.
Oh, good. Can I read any of the labels?
Yeah, they say things like Sector 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it's got little lights labeled like pump jam. Different pumps seem to be labeled. It's all... Everything there makes sense. Not that you have any clear idea of what it really means.
Does everything seem to be functioning like it should? Are there any red lights, any blinking things, any sirens going off?
There's nothing that seems horrifyingly amiss.
I feel like they would be much more concerned with the crystal if there was something going wrong.
I think so. Yeah.
How
if
do
they
you
were
feel
doing their
about
job.
existence?
It's fine.
Yeah, you don't want it to, end as we know it?
I'm not suicidal, if that's what you mean.
Insight check.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm making sure they're not cultists. 15.
You don't think that they have a problem with existence?
Okay.
So, you who are Carnal or Jorf, either one, what do you think happened to Fervin?
Jorf looks over at Carnal, looks at you.
Are we gonna finally get the conspiracy theories? Yes!
Reaches back, pulls out a giant tome,
All right.
slams it down on the desk. Carnal's just like,
You guys have 3 weeks.
why did you ask?
Oh, because we want to know what happened to Fervin.
You want to know what happened to Fervin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have
We
a
all
cop-
just, like,
Do you
sit
have a
down.
copy of that tome?
No.
Okay, subscribe to your zine.
Yes. And he opens up to the first page of the book and then starts pulling out a huge diagram with all sorts of yarn all over it and everything, and little hand scratch notes. And he goes, the first thing that you need to know about Fervin
He's really alive.
is that he's gonna find out more next week. That's where we're gonna end.
Oh.
And you'll have to tune in next week to find out more about what Jorf thinks happened to Fervin. Thanks for watching, everyone. I don't know exactly when this will air, but either enjoy the rest of your summer or start of school or Thanksgiving or whatever, I'm not sure. And until we see you next time, we love you. Take care.